So good.
Oh, Matt,
good.
Emma's back. Emma Lurking's back.
She is. She's lurking.
No, she's back
That's
with
it.
the company. She's back.
She didn't
Live.
leave the company, fool.
From that dark part of your closet where all your favorite shirts have fallen, it's a rip-roaring Biz Nuggets Tuesday at Business Pants.
Yeah, I love when you talk like a bro, dude.
Joined as always by Emma Lurking, and Matt still hasn't killed the acronym despite his empty promises, Mascardi. I'm Meta Bob.
Ooh.
In today's oversized duffel baggie of biscuit crumb nuggets called June 14th, 2022. Nugget-shaped nuggets, Matt. Come on.
How come there are no duffel baggies? That is the best invention idea you've ever had. Why don't you pour yourself a cup of coffee? We'll sit back and we'll wait
We're
for you
going a little early today. I'm caught off guard. All right, you ready to tell some jokes? Dumb jokes?
I mean, let's do it. Let's nug it out. Oh, we do have to say, there is a feature to these nuggets, some of which are not nuggets, which we may get to later on, that we're going to make Damien read things. Go!
Also, can I just say I'm doing some of mine in protest because I thought Emma was going to be here, and sometimes I write just to piss off Emma, and now I don't get that. I don't get that advantage.
Well, she'll be our one YouTube watcher.
Okay, fine.
Most likely,
let's go.
So it'll work.
This first one's a long one, and I promise they'll tighten up.
I'm already tired of this.
In our number one, didn't like being called the other Bob. Number two, thinks rice is overrated. Number three, believes only Bobs are fit to run Disney. Number four, didn't like being called bald C-word Bob. Number five, was jealous of his slender physique, beautiful brown hair, stylish, nerdy glasses, and sexy British accent. Number six, suspected he was TikTok friends with BlackRock CEO Larry Fink. Headline of the week.
That's a lot. That was a lot.
6 key flashpoints that led to Disney CEO Bob Chapek pulling the trigger on top exec Peter Rice.
Yeah, while foreshadowing, I do the same headline, but I like yours better than what was in the article.
More time I'm on. You probably just sneezed into a napkin.
No, I read the article.
In other news, disgraced WeWork founder Adam Newman raising money for new startup called We Phone Booth.
Oh.
Headline of the week. Looking where to work remotely, libraries could be your new haven. Yeah, Matt, the New York Times is talking about how public libraries are the new WeWork. That's how they said it, the new WeWork.
I'm not buying that, but I am curiously happy by the fact that, can you imagine how bad COVID would have been if we still had to use phone booths?
Why? You're not in there. You're in there alone. Oh, like you spray it and then...
Yeah, it's like you're going to sneeze under the handset and then somebody's going to come in and put a quarter in and just rub COVID on their face.
Yeah, but don't you remember the move in like the late 90s where you'd grab the payphone receiver and you'd wipe it down with your grubby t-shirt?
Yeah, everybody did.
That would solve everything.
I'm pretty sure that solves COVID. You just wipe it
you just
with your
put
shirt.
the infection into your t-shirt. Yeah.
You wipe it with your shirt.
And not to get too nerdy here, but come on. I mean, WeWork is the old public library. Let's give credit to the original public library. Come on. Here we go.
Are you making fun of your own joke?
In our reason number 342,725 to quit the NFL. Headline of the week. Little Caesars takes over as the official pizza sponsor of the NFL. Ugh.
Have you ever had Little Caesars?
Actually, I've had a lot of Little Caesars, and I do tell my friends, yes, I have friends, it's really not that bad, and it's cheap.
It's really horrifically bad. Are you kidding me?
But I eat frozen pizza.
Okay. All right. So now we've set the bar.
I'm a grubby loser. In our go to effing Popeyes headline of the week, Popeyes is selling chicken for just 59 cents. Here's how to get it. This is the journalism at a Business Insider. That's an actual article, Matt.
Also, the curation suggests that you were very hungry in pre-production. Like, we went from Little Caesars to Popeyes chicken.
I was just hoping to get Emma involved in that one. She likes to pretend like she
does
like fast food.
I mean, Popeyes is basically the Taco Bell of fried chicken, isn't it?
In our Hey Ma, Can K17-J Gita Bot 2050 come over and play? It has 30 minutes of battery charge left and wants to binge watch Stranger Things in 17.4 milliseconds and then have a meta grilled cheese sandwich. Headline of the week. Google engineer believed chatbot had become an 8-year-old child. Experts say it's not sentient, just programmed to sound real. This is a strange story, Matt.
Yeah, then they let that guy. They put that guy on leave.
Why?
For saying
Why?
that.
Because why? Why?
Well,
He
look,
wasn't donating to Larry Fink's presidential campaign. Why put him on leave?
Well, there's one of two reasons why you would put him on leave. Either he is correct and revealing the fact that something that Google doesn't want you to know,
like that.
or he's incorrect, and then why the hell is he telling everybody that it actually became sentient? Shut the hell up.
Interesting.
There's only two options here in my mind.
And finally, in this first part of my Nuggets segment, I'll hand it over to Matt. In our The Other Half said, time to cut back on women's rights. Headline of the week. Nearly half of Amazon shareholders agree. Time to cut back on plastic packaging.
Yeah, but you know what?
See what I'm doing?
I saw that, yeah.
The libs
I also,
like cutting back on plastic packaging, and the cons, is that a word? The cons like cutting back on women's rights. Which one's even?
Yeah, I got you. No, I'm
Where
with
are you? Which side are you on, Matt?
I'm mostly focused on the nearly half. Like I'm mostly on the couldn't even make it
blame
to half.
grist.org for that headline. I was from Grist. All right. What do you got for
All
us,
right.
Matt?
I'm going to channel some Damian Rollis right now. Some
First time anyone's ever
classic.
said that. I appreciate it.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm here to I'm here to please. In our Hey Ma, they just announced a run on lady part products and you have lady parts. Tell Dad.
Ooh.
Headline of the week. Major tampon makers pledge to tackle US shortages.
What's going
More
on?
shortages.
Yeah.
Add
War on
this to the
women.
running list
War
of
on
ways
women.
we hate ladies. We've got abortion bans. We've got
Yeah.
formula shortages. You got pay shortages. There's a pay gap. You got tampon shortages now you got to deal with.
Yeah.
And there's another headline today. If you're in Germany, you've got major beer bottle shortages. So
Wait.
you can't even drink your sorrows.
What's that have to do with women? I don't understand that one.
I'm just saying, after all the shortages, the women even can't even drink their sorrows because no one cares
Okay.
about them with a beer. In our, and speaking of pay shortages, in our, hey, we have 0.04% of the money we made last year that's left over. Should we spend it on kombucha or ladies? Ladies? Really? Headline of the week.
Oh, man.
You like that?
You need a few lessons in this. Yeah, go ahead.
I thought that was great.
No, it's good.
Google to pay $118 million after being accused of underpaying 15,500 women.
Oh,
Just-
women.
Just for reference, Google brought in $257 billion last year in revenue. Billion.
Mhm.
That was
Mhm.
0.04% is what they paid for the women they didn't pay enough. And then for my last nugget of the day,
Yeah.
which I'm sure you're sad about, but it's a duplicate of yours and better than yours. In
Ooh.
our, I feel like we need a seventh reason.
Yeah.
Anyone think of a seventh reason? No? All right, six then. Headline of the week. 6 key flashpoints that led to Disney CEO Bob Chapek pulling the trigger
Yeah.
on top of exec Peter Rice. The article suggests Rice was let go because he made too much money. The Disney
Got
lifers thought he was suspect. He
Maybe.
came from Fox. No one liked how he spent the money.
Maybe.
He renewed 2 crappy shows, and he
No.
was a potential successor to Chapek.
Ooh, that's it.
Not listed in the article, left on the cutting room floor to get to 6. He chewed really loudly when he ate crispy chicken, and he wore loafers this spring that were actually too 2020 for Disney.
I mean, that's possible, actually, because he is British, and I'm thinking he probably thought that crispy chicken was kind of like a fun American treat, and he didn't really know how to eat it.
I mean,
And
it's
only
just
only
falling
British
out of his
people eat
mouth.
loafers. Yeah.
That doesn't happen as much. All right, save me, please.
Moving on. In our I'll have the wood oven roasted Stop and Shop grocery bag in garlic straw butter, Maine fingerling bottle caps, and a squeeze of microplastic lemon. Headline of the week. More plastics than fish in seas by 2050.
Wow. How are they counting that? They're like
you
a
know,
census?
1, 2, 3. You know, that's pretty simple. In our The Goats and Pigs said, "We told those dumbasses that unionization is far more effective than a mad cow genocide blanket." Headline of the week. New Zealand considers taxing cow and sheep burps to combat climate change. I only added this. We talked about this yesterday, but I only added this because this new headline, we didn't know about the sheep burps. We only knew about the cow burps. This is like new information, new data
It's
here.
all livestock, isn't it? But the real problem I have is, are you suggesting that the cows and sheep should unionize to fight this? Is that what you're suggesting with your...
I mean, according to this article, because the goat and pigs already have. I mean, I'm not suggesting anything. I'm just reading the news.
This is pure journalism.
Business Pants News. We finally figured out where Emma Lurking was hiding. Headline of the week: space bubbles between Earth and the sun possibly could reverse destructive climate change, according to MIT researchers. Space bubbles, Matt.
Space bubbles. That's where Emma was?
You know what? I was mocking this until I saw the MIT part. I'm officially a East Coast elitist because I saw the MIT part and I was like, I buy it. I buy it. Nerd alert, I believe the nerds.
Space bubbles?
No, I buy the idea of MIT. I do. I buy into it. I do. I'm psyched. I'm pumped.
You did read it though, like, because it's not obvious when you say that what it is.
I know.
They're suggesting like you put a bubble.
I know.
You actually launch a bubble into space.
It's not going to happen. I know.
Okay, just making sure that we're on the same page with
Need
that.
some hope. We got a trio coming up here. In our "Keep Larry Fink's hands off my goddamn missiles" headline of the week. This is a very worrying trend. Nuclear missile numbers are set to grow for the first time since the Cold War.
Oh.
We
Larry
don't talk
Fink,
about.
get on that.
We don't actually talk about missile manufacturers. Who makes those missiles? Are they publicly traded corporations? No, they or
No, some will be, like parts will be.
right. It's government control, but they probably the stakeholder supply comes from
Yeah, exactly.
Parts.
Yeah, so we'll short them.
In our "Keep Larry Fink's pervy anti-God cartoons out of my son's iPad manufactured by a gay CEO." Wait, should we make an anti-woke law against Apple? Headline of the week. Pixar's Lightyear, which features a same-sex kiss, may not survive censorship in the world's largest movie market in 14 other countries. Pixar's owned by Disney, right? Pixar?
It is owned by Disney, yeah.
So you hear about this, Matt? There's a same-sex sex kiss in a cartoon. And countries are going to ban that. You heard this
Saudi
right.
Arabia has already banned it, and China's considering banning it. Yeah. I mean, classy move.
But doesn't this go into your anti-woke pile of headlines?
It does only if they get a letter from a Minnesota senator saying that this is in contravention, or they're somehow being too woke or whatever. I don't know. In the U.S., they're just making up laws as they go along about woke.
I realize I'm making a silly joke there, but how does a Texas senator feel about an openly gay CEO of Apple? Is that okay? That seems woke to me. That seems like indoctrination of something. I mean, don't children use iPads? I know, I'm actually serious. Should there be a law against Apple?
Well, as long as he doesn't use the women's bathroom, because there's only men's and women's bathrooms, then I think it's okay. I can't tell. It's impossible to keep up.
Here's the sad part and the scary part is that you notice that a lot of our stupid jokes end up becoming true. So, like, do you think 4 years from now there will be a senator trying to get Tim Cook out of Apple? I mean, it's possible, right?
Please, I'm trying to keep this a light show. I don't want to kill myself.
Moving on. In our "Keep Larry Fink's God-hating pervy anti-gun hands off my Netflix machine" headline of the week. Shonda Rhimes, Jimmy Kimmel among 200 Hollywood creators pledging to show gun safety on screen.
Okay.
I don't know what that is.
I don't even know. Does that mean that is now Netflix too... That's not on Netflix. Some of it must be on Netflix.
Some of it's on Netflix. I would think that these senators would hate things like... Oh, go ahead. You go ahead.
Isn't Kimmel on ABC?
That's owned by Disney, yes.
Which is owned by Disney. So, are we throwing our hat back into the woke ring, Disney? Didn't we just finish that? Didn't we just get over, like, don't say gay, we did it wrong, we're not going to do it wrong. Now you're going to let them do gun safety on it, and you're going to get a letter from Marco Rubio telling you you're too woke, and
well, I was thinking, do you think this seems like a hedge? Like, I would think, like, banning guns on screen would be the woke response, but showing gun safety, that's like a moderate response, right?
I think it's only
you're
if
saying
you
it's
show
okay to own the AR-15, but make sure it's like held like this and not like that. And I realize we're on a podcast, no one can see me.
Yeah, I do. I think it's probably like if they show the gun safety and shoot something anti-woke, like live, then I think you've hedged yourself. No one will get angry.
And finally, in our Listen to Business Pants, you absolute moron headline of the week. Here's the headline: How to become happier according to science. See
How
that
often
cheap joke I threw in there? See that
Yeah,
cheap
I
joke?
saw that. It was lame. How often
It was
do
lame.
they? How often do they? I feel like that headline is once every 4 months.
Yeah.
Now let's do our special bit.
Okay. Our very own Emma Lurking, back from the dead, I guess. Right? When you're not with us, we think you're dead. We just
You're
consider
dead to us. Yeah.
Dead to us, right? And she was tasked with joke writing this morning, so let's see how she did.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, this is from the desk of Emma Lurking. I'm going to read verbatim what Emma wrote. I'm not ad-libbing. This is from our very own Emma Lurking. Her attempt
Very excited
to make a funny.
Now remember, Damien
Wow,
is
the audience
not
is really
saying
crazy.
anything not written. All right, calm down,
Yeah.
people. All right,
So if it's
let's do it.
and by the way, I haven't previewed this. If there's anything heinously racist or misogynistic, it's not me. I didn't.
I'm
do
really
it.
hoping, actually. I'm hoping that
I don't
she
want-
wrote
I don't
in
know if I
the
really
most
wanna read
racist
like
thing.
that.
All right,
Here we
shall we? Let's do it.
Yeah, come on. Let's see how this is. I guess this is a test to see how Emma Lurking's brain is doing.
Yeah, well,
Right?
I'll give you the headline, then you read the joke, okay?
Got it. Go.
Here's the headline. Little Caesars takes over as the official pizza sponsor of the NFL.
Number one, this is nothing more than an obvious attempt by the NFL to align themselves with dictators and colonizers under the guise of a lucrative pizza sponsorship. Oh, that one did well. The audience liked that one.
that landed. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Which is great because I didn't laugh at any of my jokes. Number two, their former fast casual pizza chain partner, Pizza Hut. Accessible, democratic, working class. Yeah, I don't really know.
That
what
one didn't.
means.
They didn't get that one.
Number three, Little Caesars reeks of wealth, privilege, and global domination by the white man. Okay, audience agrees.
Yeah, the audience agrees with that. Yeah, okay.
I wonder if is she being sarcastic here?
You're reading verbatim.
Maybe the Little
Just read
Caesars
it.
where she comes from are different, but up here it really is the opposite reek of wealth and privilege. No offense.
Just read the. Just
no
read
offense
the
to that
script.
strip mall up by Exit 8.
She's
yeah,
the
okay.
producer. Just read the script.
Number four. Little Caesars isn't even possessive. There is no apostrophe. Thus, it must be plural. The NFL is perpetuating a world run by many fascist megalomaniacs. Wake up, sheeple. Take that stuffed crust out of your stupid mouth and let's go ete brute, some dictatorial pizza fuckers. Whoa, I don't know. I kind of like that last one. It's just nuts.
She went in heavy. And the crowd
nuts
loves
there.
it. The crowd
Yeah.
loves it.
As they should.
All right. All right. Number two. Here's the number two headline.
Yeah.
Google to pay $118 million after being accused of underpaying 15,500 women. Okay.
I think that $118 million is an appropriate amount of compensation for perpetually paying 15,000 women less than their male counterparts. Hey, why are you booing me? That was a joke.
I
This is
didn't
from
boo
joke
you.
writer.
There's a crowd.
Okay.
There's a crowd. Look, they don't like that joke.
Okay. And then
I
finally,
don't get it.
Each woman involved should be happy with their $7,600 restitution, and then justice will have been served. Just like dinner will be once they get home from court and prep it and cook it and serve it and clean it up.
That one landed.
I don't know what's going on. Yeah.
You misogynist.
Thank you, Emma
pig.
Lurking.
That
Thank you, Emma
one
Lurking.
landed from the misogynist. That was misogynist Damian Rollis, and I am Matt Mascardi. We are Free Float Media. This was Business Pants. There was some news in there somewhere, and that was some nuggets.
I guess.
If you like,
Trying to keep it light. Trying to keep it light.
You know what? You know what I haven't seen a lot of? Ratings.
No.
We've got some
Ratings.
ratings. Just give
They
us some
stop.
5 stars, please.
We still
They're
have
just-
down. We still
it
have.
comes and goes in waves.
In
It's
fact,
like-
our downloads can go up one week, and it doesn't affect the ratings at all.
No, it doesn't. So please download this, send it to your friends, rate it. You want to know why? Because I can't afford Little Caesars yet. We need to.
No,
we need
I
this
don't
to be a
believe that.
thing so that we can get some Little
He's doing
Caesars.
shtick.
Come
I
back
don't believe that.
tomorrow for more Business Pants. Goodbye.